Batman Arkham games are sequels to the Batman the Animated series. Change my mind. For me, this guy and this guy, they are the same. Just in the first case, we have Batman's early career where he first encountered most of the villains, while in Arkham games, we have the same guy but 10 years later. Yeah, I know that this is not the same universe, I know that canonically, officially, these are different versions of Batman, but I just like to think of it that way, okay? In games, we have a Batman variant that came as a result of this branch. If Toby, Andrew and Tom are three completely different spiders from three different universes, just like Affleck, Bale and Pattinson, the same character but different universe, but with Arkham and Animated Batman, for me it's like the MCU Loki before Infinity War and the post-multiverse Loki from the show. You feel me? The same face, same actor, same origin, the same starting point, just two different timelines, branching from one universe. Now, let me explain why I have the right to believe in what I said in the beginning of the video. Also, I will not use obvious points like they got Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy as lead voices. No, I'll go deeper than that. Also, no animated series clips in this video. Warner Bros. Are stricter than China in 1989 when it comes to copyright. So, we are rolling with gameplay and shots from the show. Let's get started. In the Arkham games, we've got seasoned Dark Knight, who's already thrown down with Joker, Penguin, Two-Face, you name it. All the villains from the animated series, Arkham Batman danced with them a decade ago, in the 90s. And vice versa, new faces in the games didn't pop up in the show. Most of the villains share similar designs, just in the games they are way darker and less goofy. Except for Zaz, cause they just couldn't show this guy in the kids show. Even the voices, I know Rocksteady could get only Joker and Harley, but listen to others. Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, their voices in the games were inspired by their TV series versions. And I don't know if it is a coincidence or Rocksteady directors just specifically said, just copy the voice from cartoon, but just listen to this.
Heads or tails, kitty cat. Not this one. Time to die.
Taking control of my life. The law! Here's the only law. The law of averages. The great equalizer.
Death is cold, Batman. I will turn your blood to ice.
To never again walk on a summer's day with a hot wind in your face and a warm hand to hold. Oh yes, I'd kill for that.
It's like they are remaking the animated series, even if that's a different cast, like it's just them but older and darker. Also, Mr. Freeze, everything about him, it came straight from the animated series. His looks, motivation, design, voice, even the lines he says in the Cold Code Hard DLC, they are taken from the animated series, word for word. Batmobile, Batcave, Jim Gordon, Alfred, everything that's Batman, break it down. Batmobile. Arkham Batman gave his rider facelift in Night, but in Asylum, it's this sweet number that looks eerily similar to the one from the animated series. They could have gone wild with the options, but they picked this specific design. Sure, they added more details to stay in the visual style of the game, but the knot is clear. Batcave. Arkham Origins lets us snoop around, but it's the most generic Batcave, not a throwback to the series. Commissioner Gordon. Arkham Asylum's Gordon screams animated series inspiration. Old, manly, rocking an awesome mustache, but by Arkham Knight he's got a bit of Walter White vibes. Gotham. Before Arkham Knight's futuristic glow-up, Gotham from Arkham City looked just like the animated version. The building style, architecture, lights, their aesthetic, older and more elite version of Gotham. That's definitely the famous Art Deco style from the animated series. And also, the most important part of the mythology is people behind it. Paul Dini, who wrote the best episodes, came up with the tragic story of Victor Freeze, created Harley Quinn in the animated series. This guy was also the main story writer of the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. So it's no wonder that there are so many similarities in these two mediums, although the Arkham games are clearly made for a more mature audience. This is the same Batman because they shared the one voice actor. That's it. Thank you for watching, goodbye. Okay, jokes aside, if you watched one of my previous videos about the Batman, you know that the true Batman always believes in villains, their redemption, and tries to help them. Basically, each episode of the show, he tries to help them, not just fight. And what do we see in games? First encounter with Joker saves him, Mr. Freeze in Arkham City helps him to save Lara, Bane helps him to destroy the containers. Even in the finale of Arkham City, he was still ready to cure Joker, not let him die. I am really glad that this is the future. Rocksteady respected enough and carefully transitioned to the medium of games. And that's it. Again, I understand that the games are not the sequels, that officially that's a different version. But just let me believe that, okay? At least that this is the best spiritual successor, closest thing to the continuation of the animated series we got, developers of which respected and loved the OG just like us, the audience.